can't tell, it's almost bedtime, and so I'm in my PJs, and we're gonna get really cozy over here. It will get your mind running, it will get you appreciating life, it will get you ready to love the people you love harder, and just possibly give you the strength to give someone the grace that they deserve when they're having a rough day. Hello, you beautiful and loved human. Today, we have a book review. Let's get into The Measure by Nikki Erlick. This book is so good. I loved this book so much. It had me from the moment I read the synopsis. And you know it's a good book, or the probability of it being a good book is high when you go and check it out and the cashier was like, oh my gosh, I love that book. That book is so good. So what this book is about is pretty much one day everybody wakes up and finds this little box on their doorstep, and it has a red string inside. Each person has their own red string. The string may be itty bitty short, or the string may be super duper long, but at first people don't know what the strings mean, and they come to find out the strings measure how long their life is. And then they have to figure out, does it mean like from the moment we got our string, like is that how much time we have left, or is that from birth to our death? If you were like 20 and then on your birthday, like the morning of, it would appear, and then when you would wake up, it would be at your doorstep. Like if those boxes found you and they were not able to be destroyed, like there was no getting rid of those boxes. No one was required to look at their box. It was all a personal choice. So some people chose to just live life like they always have, not knowing, but then they may know like their mother's string length and whatnot. And some people chose to look, and it was a thing. It goes through, just like I said, different people. It goes through one couple and how they are navigating through it, because I forgot the character's name, but one lady chose not to look at her strings, and then her girlfriend chose to look at her string, and so that was conflicting. People start living life in a very different way personally, but also as a society, people start to be treated differently based off their string length. And this book goes through the perspectives of multiple people with varying string lengths. I'm trying not to get my tongue twisted speaking about this, and it's just so interesting. And it does kind of like flash us back to the pandemic with COVID and whatnot, but it would also really get me thinking about like my life and the lives of the people I love, and like what a blessing it is to not really know when our time will come, but also to remember not to take for granted each breath that we take and each moment we have and each opportunity we have to be with those that we love and those that are the most important to us and those that we would be so devastated to lose. And also like people that we don't really know, like, can we make their day a little bit better? Because what if today is their last day? I annotated a few portions. Look right there. Hey guys, it's Robin. But anyways, I annotated a few portions. I'm trying to get it to focus on the book, not me. Okay, it doesn't want to focus, but you see my little blue tabs. Y'all see that? But for example, on one annotation, I underlined, but being curious about something doesn't mean we should rush into it blindly. And I said also doesn't mean we need to obsess over researching it to understand it ASAP. And then I put in quotations, let things come in their time. That's a conviction the Lord gave me. When something reminds me of a conviction or a lesson the Lord has worked on in me, I tend to write it in the margin, because I really like the idea of going back through my books and seeing like, oh, this connected to this aspect of my life, or like, oh, this reminds me of when the Lord said this. And then another annotation that I was really excited about, and she said, our knowledge of the Creator will always be imperfect. And I put in the margins, our knowledge of Him is imperfect, but that doesn't make Him imperfect. Our knowledge is just limited. So yeah, like this book is so good, guys. I really loved it. I highly recommend it. I actually would say I give this book a 5 stars. I'm debating if I want to continue rating books based off the star system. A star read for me is a book that I absolutely love and adore, and I cannot stop raving and thinking about. And a 4 to 4.5 star read is a book that I really, really, really enjoyed, but I'm not like obsessive over it. And a 3-star read is a book that I liked. It was cool. Like, I enjoyed it, but it wasn't like, oh my gosh, I love this. A 2-star read for me would be like, this is okay. And a 1-star read was like, trash. In the nicest, most respectful way possible. For me, it just wasn't my taste. If you have not read this book, Get the Measure by Nikki Erlick. It is literally, you will not regret it. So this was my one book review just for you. I can't wait, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hey, it was just one book. What more can I say? A 5-star read, dystopian. It will get your mind running. It will get you appreciating life. It will get you ready to love the people you love harder, and just possibly give you the strength to give someone the grace that they deserve when they're having a rough day. So if you enjoyed this book review, let me know. If you have any constructive criticism on how I can get better at reviewing books, please leave that in a comment below so I can read it, because I am learning the art of reviewing a book. I don't know how to do it. I just know how to rave about books. Like, I have a hard time telling people about movies that I watched and books that I read, like what exactly happened. But I can tell people all the time exactly how they made me feel. Like, I remember, I'm very emotion-based, so I remember how deep a book or a movie will make me feel, but I might not be able to tell you what happened in it. And that's what I go based off if I like it. Like, did I feel a deep emotion with it, whether good or bad? So if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give me a like. If you have any constructive criticism, if you have any suggestions on 1 book, 2 book, 3 book, 4 book, 5 book reviews, shorts, long form, leave that in the comments below. If you really want to go above and beyond and give your girls some support, go ahead and share this with a friend. And if you would like to see my face again, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me so I can see you next time. And until then, remember that you are loved, you are beautiful, and you are a masterpiece. I don't know where this energy came from, guys. I was so tired just now, and they were instructable. Bye.